Hello guys, welcome to another episode. In this video, we're going to be discussing about relations and functions. So before going into relations and functions, the main and most important thing which you know is Cartesian product of two sets. And to know Cartesian product of two sets, you should be knowing how set theory works. So if you don't know how set theory works, I'll put the video link in the description. If you know about sets, so let's start with the Cartesian product of sets. So let's begin with the definition. So if I say A cross B, which means set of all x such that set of all ordered pair x comma y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. So this is the basic definition of Cartesian product of two sets. So you know, now to understand this, let us use an example to understand this better. Imagine your set is Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala. So I'll use an example of how the departments in the RTO office they make number plates. So Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala I think Kerala, Delhi, Madhya Pradesh, etc. Imagine these are the 5 different states. So and then set B is 01, 02, 03, 04. Now if I say A cross B, which means I have to first take first element from A and then multiply with everything which is there in B. So first AP comma 01, and you're going to enclose this in 2 brackets. So like just like this, just like how you frame the coordinates in 2D plane, like you have this 2D plane, right, x axis, y axis, and you have a point here and then it's 3 comma 2. In the exact same way you write the order pair like this, and while doing the order pair you're gonna go to the first set. So if I say A cross B, go to the first set and then match with every single element which is there in B. So AP comma 01 comma AP comma 02 AP comma 03 AP comma 04. So after you're done with AP, let's go to the next one, KA. So KA 01 and then KA 02 KA comma 02 KA comma 03 comma 03 KA comma 04. In the exact same way you can do for Kerala also. So KL 01 all the way up to KL 04. In the exact same way I can do for Delhi also. So I'll just write so on so on. And the last one MP 01 MP 01 MP 02 MP 02 and all the way up to so MP 03 MP 04. So MP 04. So this is Cartesian product of two sets. So basically you're trying to multiply and create ordered pairs like this, and the first element in the ordered pair will be belonging to first set, and the second element will be belonging to second set. So that's the definition. If A cross B equal to set x comma y such that x, so this x should be belonging to A, so x belongs to A, and this second element y should be belonging to B. So suppose if they ask B cross A, if they ask B cross A, you should do the exact reverse. So B cross A is equal to set of all x comma y such that x belongs to B. Remember always the first set belongs to the first element and the second set belongs to the next pair. So that's how it is. So y belongs to A. It's like ordered. This should always go to the first one and this should always go to the second one. So if you do B cross A in this example, so in this example we have to take this element and multiply to the every single one. I hope you're getting this. So 01 comma AP and then 01 comma KA 01 comma KA 01 comma KL 01 comma KL 01 comma DL 01 comma DL 01 comma MP. So in the exact same way you can keep doing this for every single element. Say for example the next one is 02 comma AP, so 02 comma 02 comma AP, and next one 02 comma KA 02 comma KA, so on 02 comma MP, and then take the next element 03 and then multiply in the same way, and then take 04 and then multiply in the same way. So on 04 AP and all the way up to 0, 4 empty. Try doing this. Try filling all the missing elements. So one thing you observed here is your A cross B was not equal to B cross A. Now most of the time these two are not equal because the ordered pair matters. For example, you have a graph, and there's a point here which is 3 comma 2. So 3 comma 2 ordered pair is completely different from 2 comma 3. So you have one more ordered pair, suppose it is 2 comma 3. So these two ordered pair are not equal because they represent different points on the plane. In the exact same way, if you flip the, like suppose we did a cross b, we got some set of elements. We did b cross a, we got different set of elements. Now those two are not always equal. Most of the time they're not equal. In this case, they're not equal. So always remember, a cross b is not always equal to b cross a. So this was a basic introduction of Cartesian product of two sets. Now let us discuss some important notes which you need to notice in this theory. So so some of the notes which you need to notice is, if two ordered pairs are equal, which means every single corresponding elements are equal. For example, suppose you have x comma y equal to a comma b, which means every single element is correspondingly equal, just like how we do in graphs. Like say if I say x comma y equal to 2 comma 3, if I say this, which means x equal to 2 and y equal to 3, isn't it? In the exact same way, x equal to a and y equal to b. We're going to face a lot of problems, math problems on this topic, so kindly note this. So one more thing you need to notice, suppose the number of elements in set A is equals to m and number of elements in set B equals to n. So number of elements in set A equal to m, number of elements in set B equal to n. The number of elements in A cross B is going to be number of elements in A into number of elements in B. Say for example, your A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and your B equal to A, B, C. So what is the number of elements in set A? So number of elements in set A is 5 elements. Number of elements in set B is 3. So substitute here. I can do it like this: m into n, 5 into 3, which is 15 elements. So if you do A cross B, you're going to get 15 different elements. You can verify this. So 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 1 comma C. So you have 3, and then 1 comma A, sorry, 2 comma A, 2 comma B, 2 comma C, 3 comma A, 3 comma B, 3 comma C, 4 comma A, 4 comma B, 4 comma C, 5 comma A, 5 comma B, 5 comma C. So totally you will get 15 different elements. So you can, instead of doing the multiplication every single time, you can directly go to this formula and then apply this to find the number of elements of A cross B. And the next thing you should note is, if you have R cross R, so R is set of all real numbers and you are multiplying with set of all real numbers. If you don't know what real numbers is set of all rational plus irrational numbers. So if you unite rational and irrational numbers, you get all real numbers. It's basically all the numbers, just basically every number on the number line. So you have this real number line, x-axis, y-axis, right? So every single number which you can represent on this number line are real numbers. So if you take those two elements or those two sets and try to multiply them, you're going to get x comma y, where x belongs to R and y also belongs to R. So this represents all the points in the plane. So since you're taking two ordered pair, so this is basically ordered pair. So all the points what do you get here? It's like every single point what you get, every single one of them represents a point in the plane. So you need to remember that every single point from this Cartesian product represents point in the plane. So this is x-axis, y-axis. So that's the one thing. And the next thing is, if you do R cross R, which is basically x comma y comma z, where x belongs to R, y belongs to R, and z also belongs to R. So this is basically all the points in the space. So if you, like, what are the possibilities, what are the possible outcomes what you get? Every single outcome represents point in space. So 3D space, you guys probably know this. So this is x-axis, y-axis, and this is z-axis. So if you find all the numbers here, the numbers are going to represent all the points in the space. Now if you're wondering how we could do triple Cartesian product, it's just basically you're going to take, for example, say A equal to 1, 2. So if you do A cross A, so basically you're going to create one more A, and then multiply with that. So 1 into 1, so 1 comma 1, and then 1 comma 2, and then you have that, then 2 comma 1, 2 comma 1, and then 2 comma 2, 2 comma 2. So after doing this, just multiply it with a once again. So just multiply with a once again. So take one more a, which is 1 2, and then multiply this. So a cross a into a. So here what you get is triple order pair. So 1 comma 1 into 1. So this is basically 1 comma 1 is from this into 1. So this is comma 1. So 1 comma 1 into 2. So 1 comma 1 comma 2. And then next is this into this. So 1 comma 2 comma 1, 1 comma 2 comma 2. And then this into this. 2 comma 1 comma 1, 2 comma 1 comma 2. This into this. 2 comma 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2 comma 2. So this is the triple ordered pair. So if you do this for real numbers, you're going to get all the possible points in the 3D space. So let us now try to solve some problems. And the textbook I'll be using here is Ncert textbook from 11th standard mathematics. I'll put the textbook link in the description. You can go and download it for free. I'll be solving some example problems. You can go and try the exercise problems. So let's get started. So the first example is if x plus 1 comma y minus 2 equal to 3 comma 1, we are supposed to find the value of x and y. As I told you before, if two ordered pairs are equal, which means every single elements within them are also equal. So x plus 1 should be equal to 3. So x plus 1 should be equal to 3, and y minus 2 should be equal to 1. Y minus 2 should be equal to 1. Always remember, if two ordered pairs are equal, their corresponding elements like this will be equal to this, and this will be equal to next one. So we got this equation from that, and then let's try to solve this. So x equal to 2 and y equal to 3. So the next one is if a equal to abc and q equal to r, we're supposed to find p cross q and q cross p. So first is p equal to a, b, c, and q equal to r. So basically multiply this with this. So p cross q is going to be a comma r, and this with this, b comma r, and this with this, c comma r. And next we have q cross p. So q r p equal to a, b, c. So in this case, q cross p is going to be q into, so r into a, r comma b, r comma c. So as you can see from here, this is not equal to this. They're not exactly equal, right? They should be exactly like copy paste. Then only we can say two ordered pairs are equal. So here you can see p cross q is not equal to q cross p. So we can verify using this example also. So the next problem we have a equal to 1 2 3, b equal to 3 4, c equal to 4 5 6. Find a cross b intersection c. So let's solve the first one, which is a cross b intersection c. Let us first find what is b intersection c is. So b intersection c, b intersection c. So you have to see all the common elements. So what are the common elements? 4. So 4. So basically we have to do a. So a equal to 1 2 3, and then we have to multiply with this. So 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 4, 3 comma 4. So next one is, so that's the first one. Second one, we're supposed to find a cross b union c. So let's first find b union c. So we have to merge these two sets, which means 3 4 5 6, and then we have to take a, which is 1 2 3, and then multiply everything with this. So 1 comma 3 is the first element. So 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 6, and then you have 2 comma 3, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, and then you have 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 3 comma 5, 3 comma 6. So this is the answer for the second one. Let's try to solve the third one now. So we have a cross b intersection a cross c. Let's find first a cross b and a cross c. So a cross b, so you have to cross these two. So 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4. And the next one is we have to do A cross C. So these two sets we have to cross them. So A cross C. So 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, and then you have 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, and then you have 3 comma 4, 3 comma 5, and then 3 comma 6. So then what are they asking? We have to take common elements between these two. So they're asking A comma B intersection A comma C. So see what are the common elements between these two sets. So what are the common elements? 1 comma 4 is common. Then what else? 2 comma 4 is common. 3 comma 4 is common. So this listed over here. So 1 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 4. And the last one is we have to do the union of these two sets. So just merge these two sets, we'll get the answer. I'm not going to do that. Try this. So that was the example 3. Now let's move on to the example 4. So the next one is if p equal to 1 comma 2, find p cross p cross p. I suggest you to try this. So if you know how to solve this, pause the video and solve this and then compare with my answers. So p equal to 1 comma 2. So let's first find p cross p, which is 2 product of 2 Cartesian planes, Cartesian sets. So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 1, and then you have 2 comma 2. So this is the first, and then you have p cross p cross p. This is what you're supposed to find. So we have this, and then take another p and just multiply this. So take another p, 1 comma 2. So that's equal to, so this into this, 1 comma 1 comma 1, then this into this, 1 comma 1 comma 2. Next this into first element, 1 comma 2 comma 1. So this into this second element, 1 comma 2 comma 2. Similarly this into this and this into that. So 2 comma 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2 comma 2, and then last, so 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma 1, and then 2 comma 2 comma 2. So this was the so if you learned something new, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bar, and I'll meet you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.